All right, I have one of my pieces that I'm going to work with. My other three are sitting to the side. Move those out of the way. The first thing I'm going to do is roll this into a ball with my hands. Look how you can just kind of fit it in that space in between your palms, and it makes a really nice circle. It does not have to be perfect. But now what I want you to do is to find the middle and pinch and break it in half. These don't have to be perfect, but you want two similarly sized circles. Okay, I'm going to put one of those down, and with the one that's still in my hand, I'm going to break it apart. I'm going to put those down, and then get this one that I put down just a second ago and break it in half. So I should have 4 little circles. All right, so next I'm going to break each of those circles in half, because my goal is to get from 4 little circles to 8 small little circles, very small. These are like the size of a big pea. So I'm going to break those again. I'm just going down my row, and each one I come to, I'm going to break it in half. All right, so count, make sure you have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so the base for my flower is just going to be a craft stick or popsicle stick. You could also use a pencil. I think a wooden pencil works better than like a mechanical pencil, but you can use lots of different things. All right, so I'm going to just pick up one of the little balls, and I'm going to take it and put it on the end of my craft stick, and I'm just kind of smushing it around my craft stick. Now, I'm sort of letting it take the overall shape of the craft stick, but when I get to the bottom, I'm going to sort of smooth it so that it really sticks to my piece of wood, my little craft stick. This is going to be the inside of the flower that we make. All right, so now once I have this, you should still have 7 of your little circles here. I'm going to put my craft stick down. Now each of these is going to become a flower petal. So to make a flower petal, I just take my thumb and I put it in the middle, I kind of squish it down, and then I'm just sort of rocking it around. Now let's see, I did that one too thin, so if you get to where you can see a hole through it, just start over, ball it back up, and smush it until you have a nice flower petal. And it can be kind of a circle or it can be an oval. It doesn't have to be a perfect shape. All right, so move down the line and just do each one. Depending on how big your hands are, it may be easier for you to use like part of your hand to help smush it, or you could use 2 fingers to smush it. However you want to do it is okay. I'm going to keep smushing these. I like using my thumb. But you do what works best for you. I'm going to try not to let these touch each other because I don't want them to stick together and not be able to be picked up later when I'm putting them on my flower. And last one. So I should have 7 flower petals. And then I have the base of my flower ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick these up one at a time. Be really careful that you don't rip them off or be too rough with them. Now our goal is to make the flower petal stick just towards the bottom of where the inside of this flower is, and you're not trying to stick it all the way up because flower petals, when flowers open, they don't stick to their middles. So I'm going to just take this, I'm going to lay it next to the popsicle stick. I'm kind of matching up where the bottom of this is, and I'm just going to press down where they meet. I'm going to kind of turn this around and just press it along the bottom of where that inside of the flower is. Sort of smooth that out. So this is going to be your first petal. All right, so now I'm just going to take another one, and you don't want to just line them up exactly where the first one was. That would be a very one-sided flower. So I'm going to look across, and where I have an empty space, again, I'm going to match up the bottom with the bottom. I'm going to kind of pinch it right there, press it down where it meets, and then I'm going to kind of just ease it up so that it looks more like that. And I'm going to keep working my way around, making sure I don't completely cover the places I already was. And keep on pressing until you have your whole flower built.